Hey everybody, it's Mark and Susan, Colorado Sasquatch Research, and we're back in the canyon again today along the Platte River, continuing doing what we're doing. Anyways, so where we're at right now is going to opens up into a reservoir. This place called Stranta Reservoir. This place is important to me not only because it's the most secluded camp spot you will ever hike into. This is a hike-in only. It's the best, world's greatest fishing spot that I know about that not many people are willing to walk to get to. So I'm going to show you this entrance to Stranta Reservoir here. And during the Hayman fire, which we've been talking about online and so forth, this is where the Bigfoot's next source of water would have been. So this is where, oh, ugly bug. This is where they would have come to during the Great Hayman Fire. Look at this. This is the most secluded and most dramatic fishing spot in the world. It's about a 10-mile hike to get here, up the North Fork of the Platte River. We kept hearing something over here. There's nobody here. It's July 3rd, and see, nobody comes up here. Nobody comes back here. What's that? A cave? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and zoom in on that. World's greatest fishing spot here. But we're going to be camping here. This is where we're going to camp back here. See, there's nobody back here at all. Nobody goes back here. Very secluded. So, doing all my work with maps and so forth based on the Hayman fire, we knew that or I knew that the Sasquatch would come right to this spot. Now, this opens up into a giant reservoir. So it's the Platte River, as you see, runs down. Look at this aspen torn down too, right here. It's been raining on us off and on, but it cooled it off because it's a long hike to get up here. So it starts to open up into a reservoir, the Stranta Reservoir. So on the other side of these ridge lines is where we were last week. So if you had crossed this ridge line, let's say like gone up this, there's a series of veins and alleys and other ridge lines and so forth. You would have ended up where we were at. So see, you could pitch your tent right back here. Nobody knows you're back here. And look at this. This is the greatest trout fishing in the world right here. It actually ends down here, so let's go take a quick peek. This is total Bigfoot and bear country. See, this is where the North Fork of the Platte River ends. Comes into this. And so, big indentations in the dirt, but it could be human. So like I said, this is one of these fishing spots where you have to hike to get here. This is actually the backside of Waterton Canyon. So this will actually open up into a huge, whoa, rocks clacking together. It's so quiet. So see, we like to come hang out back here because no one's ever here. This is our little secret place. Like that log sitting there. you can hear, it sounds like there's a highway underneath that rock right there. Because it's gone underground. You can hear underground stream. And this is it. This is the end of the road. And that'll open up around, go all the way to Waterton Canyon, through the backside after it clears a pretty good sized reservoir. This is actually a watershed, one of them for Denver. When the Hayman fire happened, wow, look at that monument right there. Like a Squatch. Lizard Man monument. Anyways, when the Hayman fire happened, this, the helicopters would come in here and dip, get water in their carriers, take it over the ridge line, up the canyon. And the fire drove, because the starting point, the ignition point of that fire was a place called Lake George, south of here, way south, maybe 30 miles south. And it moved north, pushed everything, bear, all the fauna, everything that was running from that fire would have ended up here or along the Platte River. But this place is so hidden. This is a perfect camp spot. I mean, look at this. It's clean. A little beachhead here for your tent. It's like Eden, and it's so quiet. This is our little special spot here. You have to hike to get to it, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it for some good back country fishing. You have everything you need here. You can bathe in this thing if you're going to spend days up here doing research in here. You know, trying to communicate with these Bigfoots, which we already have. We were getting vocalizations coming up here on the other side, of course. But up along these type ridge lines, this is like, see where that rock slab is? That's about where I found that rock wall that was built, artificial wall. Looks like the Indians, the Ute Indians, built that maybe thousands of years ago. And they have a deck, see, on a steep ridge line, it comes to a deck, and then you get up top and it's all soft. And I was like, wow, that's impressive. Looks like this sky is going to open up on us, and we've got a very long walk. But we got lots of gear today, so we're going to be hanging out here. I'd like to, if it wasn't going to rain, I was going to swim across and get up and start making my way up, see what's up here. So I know on just the other side of this rock, there's going to be some beautiful caves going into this mountain, because I can hear it. Let's see if I can be quiet. So, any of my Squatch friends, if you ever come out to Colorado, I will take you to Bigfoot Hidden Canyon. It's our own private Eden. There's nobody back here but us and the Bigfoot. Maybe a bear somewhere. Look at these. See, it almost looks like someone's been over there. And went right, yeah, back there, see. But there's going to be very nice caves with these type rocks all the way up this slope here. Look at that. I was showing that monument of that. Looks like a face carved into that rock. And then that balanced rock up there, that's crazy. But this is the end of the line. This is the most beautiful spot on earth.
Tree over there. Yeah. Did you get the butterflies on the...
Oh, no. But isn't it, this is great. It's the most private, secluded,
awesome.
high country place. And this is where the, at least from my estimations, this is where the Bigfoot would have gone, you know, using Google Earth, using maps and so forth.
Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
thick. Look how thick that forest is up there.
See, even in the worst forest fire, they can get away from, you know, up in the rocks. But this is like your own private swimming pool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up high in the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, this is where I wanted to come. This is where I was led when I started this. Moving into the Platte River Valley, outside of Bailey, and moving in different directions outside of Bailey. Kenosha Pass. Everything that we've done in the past year, babe, has led us to this spot. This is it.
Agree.
It's a hike to get in. We know we could have brought the chairs too.
No.
It was.
Just sit out here all day.
It cooled it off. It cooled it off nicely. Whoop! Listen to the echo you get off that. That's awesome. Whoop! See, what I do is I keep doing that over and over and over and over, and I'll do that for a half hour, 30 minutes, and sometimes you finally get, one back. It's just so you'll shut up, probably. It takes a lot of lung power to be calling all. Whoa! Did you hear that? Woo! Up there. I'm hearing like light talking.
I know, I heard that too.
There's nobody here though. There's nobody around. There's no motor vehicle access to this point. See, I can hear like. It's so quiet though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. Nice rock to sit on there.
Oh, I heard something.
Where? Up? Huh? Yeah. I keep hearing like whoop whoop or something.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna kick it here. We're gonna do some calls, and you guys can just sit here with us, like if you're here with us in Colorado. I hope I know it's so quiet. This is the world's most hidden and the best camp spot in the world. There's absolutely no trail beyond that point at all. This is it. This is the end of the road. And that goes all the way to, it winds and winds into the, it opens up huge, like the reservoir is like 10 miles across. It opens up in like several veins, but this was the spot I was looking at on Google Earth, and this is it.
That just looks so wild and thick back there with the forest.
Absolutely crazy wild. There's no, I saw a little fish bubbling. There's gonna be a good sized fish in there. That's 12, 14 feet deep water. That's like a swimming pool. I'm gonna do a couple more calls just to see. I really want to know what's around that behind that rock, because it kind of goes in, but see, it's all so there could be a cave like right on the other side of that going into that, because it sounds like a highway's running underneath that rock. It's the water. It's got an underground, a little. It made a little river under there.
Robin's checking us out. It's like, what are you guys yelling at?
Oh, that's that bug spray. That off is getting a little rank.
Off is going off.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get in here. Whoop, whoop. Oh well, aren't you glad I showed you this spot?
Yes.
Yes, we made the hike. This is it.
My reminds me of a dream I had.
Yeah, it does. It's very almost like the video game Skyrim, but it's so private and so quiet, so secluded. It's like it's July 3rd and there's not a single person here because no one goes up here. It's, there's like everybody's always talking about in the Bigfoot groups about, oh, well, this person said no humans ever go there, so it can't be human. Well, there are some places where your chances of running across a human are almost like I said, we could camp here tonight and there's no one's going to come through here at all today because there's no motor vehicle access. They want somewhere where they can drive their campers and RVs and stuff. This is backcountry here. You gotta hike it in. So I'm just gonna walk along the bank here and see this rock right here, this boulder. It fit right in that hole right there. It went kunk right there. See here, you can hear that. It's like it's going under that whole boulder. It's like,
Be the dam or
it's
the
like,
corner of the reservoir.
oh, like going around. Yeah, because see, this opens up into 3 veins and it's like 10 miles across. This is actually the end before you get in there, and they don't want you in there. So that's why it ends. There's no, I mean, you could, you just have to, you got to work along the rocks. Mm-hmm.
Whoa, did you hear that big fish?
Was it a fish or a rock?
I don't know. I heard a big plop.
Could be a fish. There's big fish in there, but I hope it was a rock. I didn't even see where the pool was, but I heard it.
I heard it too.
We need more rock throwing. That's what we need. Like last week.
Yeah.
We are going to go up to there. We're fighting the rain today here. It's been sporadic. So that cave that we showed on our last video, we are going to go over there. It's about 10 miles across that ridge line up there. We got to go over there. So we got to hike out of here and then drive to it. But this area was imperative for, I wanted to show her today. I mean, if you want to talk about being alone, being secluded, this is the ideal place. I'm hearing like voices. Look at that. Oh, tiger swallows mating. So like I said, any of you guys who want to come up here and visit me, and you want to catch a fish, I'll bring you to this spot. You can actually wade out there before it gets too deep. See, this aspen has been torn down right here, and I don't know if it's because rocks fell and tore it down. It kind of looks like that way, maybe. Starting to sprinkle. It's all right. See, this is a fresh aspen. It's still green. First I thought maybe it was Pelor. They're huge, but then I'm looking at these rocks and it looks like these rocks came down this hill here, fell, and took this tree out. That's what happened. Whoa, what is that? What is that?
What?
See that dark shape right there? We were just down there. Is that like a discolored rock? On the right.
Oh yeah, I think it's a rock.
That's a trip. I'm trying to zoom in on that. Wow. I'd love to go hiking up there, but after looking at these rocks, what they did to this tree, one wrong step. I could get up there. I can climb anywhere. I shouldn't be smoking, especially doing a Bigfoot video, but we're resting before we hike back out. What do you think? Think we should start making our way out, or?
Well, it's starting to rain.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, cool little 20-minute video showing you our little secret hideaway. Alright. So, let's look at that. And we're heading that way for July the 3rd, Independence Day holiday weekend. Mark and Susan, Colorado Sasquatch Research, North Fork of the Platte River, Deckers, Colorado.